Hello, it's the 3 p.m. show, and this is the original Airspeed. My name's Jack Jeffries.
I'm Kirk Werner.
I'm Mark Kirkby.
And I'm Dan Brodsky-Chenfield.
And I'm Larry Hill. I brought these guys together.
USPA live with George and Reagan. Sky's the stage, adrenaline beacon. Free fall, chaos, beauty collide. USPA live. We're born to fly.
All right, welcome everybody. What a start. It's not often I go fanboy with skydivers.
Yeah, then they were all right here in this room. It's
Oh,
amazing.
and how we pulled that together, got them all together, got them in the studio with Larry as well, with like 2 minutes to go. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, I'm Regan Tetlow.
And I'm George Hargis.
Should we check in with the team, see what they had to say with Larry?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
How'd this team all begin, Larry?
If you remember, I think Dan came to me and we talked, and we had mentioned there was a team he was trying to put together a team. I said, I'm probably willing to do this. I said, I'll tell you what I can do and what I can't do, but if I tell you I'm going to do it, I will do it. And he came up with names, and he said, this is the team we're going to go with, and here we are. And his team's been going now for, 30 years?
Yeah, maybe
So-
31 years.
31 years.
Probably more than 31 or 40 different teammates over those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And we actually, these guys put together, 4 other guys joined them, and we went against the U.S. Army and beat the Golden Knights and won the world meets.
So what do we think about this year's team?
I haven't seen a lot of their stuff, but it's a good group of guys. I mean, it's just they put the work in like we did. So let's see. What we're going to see tomorrow.
Yeah,
So-
we're going to know. We're going to know on Sunday.
All I can say is in 30 years, I probably met some of the best people and friends that I've ever known in my life.
Absolutely amazing. And they're in the air right now.
Yes, they came in right before getting on the plane with rigs on and everything. So
Are they all current?
I hope so.
Wow. And I think they're going to jump now. Are they going to compete? I think Mark can't get the time away, but the other 3 are going to compete, right?
Yeah, which is really cool to see. Original Airspeed members back here.
At Skydive Arizona.
Yes, where it all started. It's really a cool moment in history.
It certainly is. All right, let's focus on what we've been doing. We've had the MFS. We got to round 7 of that yesterday. Then we finished the final 3 rounds this morning. Let's have a look at the final scores in the mixed formation skydiving. And in the intermediate, of course, VSA flatliners finishing off with 36 total, George.
Yep, that looks amazing. Great average of 6 points.
And in the advanced category, right at the end there for the advanced after the 10 rounds. Well, there we go. That was such a great fight at the end, wasn't it?
It really was. And you know what? The Safish and CSC docking dudes, they were going back and forth and just a 1 point difference between them in the end. So that was pretty exciting to see.
Absolutely was. And in the open category, a good fight at the end there between Natalie's Wonder Hogs and SDC Matrix.
Yes, another 1 point difference, which made the last round judging, the live scoring, really exciting. Everyone was crowded around the screen waiting to see the final results. So that was really special.
And we heard a big shout go out as the final results came in. But well done to Flight Shop as well, of not only taking the win, but spending the time with the rest of the teams as well to show them all what was going on. They were helping them with the engineering and all the other things as well. Well, you spoke with MFS Wonder Hogs, didn't we? And let's see what they had to say.
Oh man, that was a tight race, but I'm real proud of my little hoglets, and we managed to pull it out by 1 point. That's a squeaker, or a squealer in this case. But hats off to SDC Matrix and obviously Flight Shop. But yeah, what a good race.
Going into VFS?
Yes, I think a portion or maybe all of those team members are now on to VFS and they're up jumping right now.
Yeah, certainly are. It's all getting busy out there. A lot of the other teams have registered and arrived. Many people are already here. And Monarchs with their great win.
Yes, absolutely fantastic win. The two Air Force academies were really close in the beginning, but Monarchs really pulled it out in the very end. So,
yeah, let's check in with them and see what they had to say.
I thought the competition went really well. There were some definitely learning blocks. On one of the dives, we'd been training one of the blocks wrong for the whole past 2 months, and so that was kind of a learning curve for us. But after that dive, we overcame and let our training go to work, and yeah, we just put out, and it was close competition. I think we beat the next team by 5 points, and they were nipping at our heels the whole time. So really proud of what we did together as a team. Really thankful for the coaching we've received from Chad Henderson, who's been at the squadron for about 25 years. I'm really thankful for the money that the Air Force has poured into us and the opportunities it's given us to compete at this level. And yeah, just super proud of Jaime and our team, AF Monarch, and Coach Tad. Looking forward to see what we can do going forward, indoor and then also outdoor for collegiate nationals.
We learned a lot about ourselves during this competition. You know, sometimes you just gotta, tune things out, always focus on the next round. But yeah, it's just interesting. You gotta learn to let things go and really focus on that next round. And it's interesting to see, competition gives you that that feeling that you've never felt before. You don't know how you're gonna act until you're in a competition. Something happens and you gotta really pull it together, and the team pulled it together, and we were able to get back in first place and take the gold.
Really shows how much it means to the coach as well, doesn't it?
yes, absolutely. And he was so out of breath because he was back jumping with another team, so I had to catch him running in between loads. So it was really cool to see. He's been doing this for 25 years, so that's also very amazing.
Interesting as well to listen to the team talking about indoor as well. It's going to be, they've got the Colorado Springs, is it, for the indoor championship?
I think so.
Coming up soon. Well, our good friend of the show, Albert Berthold, is out there. He's been walking around, seeing what's going on. I think we've got him live outside now. Albert, are you there?
Good afternoon, George and Regan. It is doing awesome out here. The loads are flying like crazy. We got bunch of four-way teams out here now in the loading area. Here's the load coming down. It is a Friday here at Skydive Arizona, so there is still fun jumping going on. What looks like a 8 or 10 way getting ready to take off for a jump. Here's another four-way team from the Air Force heading up for a practice jump for four-way. And the crowd is forming out here. It's a very spectator-friendly event. Lots of folks from the local community come out to watch nationals here, as well as the skydivers that are always out here. But there's a lot of locals from Phoenix, from all over Arizona that come down to watch and check out what's going on with the nationals. There's a bunch of the local news channels that cover the championships as well, so it tends to draw a lot of spectators. And this area, which was pretty quiet this morning, is now bustling. We got loads of teams out here. We got VFSs going on. They're in round 3, finishing up round 3 and heading into round 4. And there are loads of teams out here. Everybody. It is it's a bit crazy. The packing mat over here, if you choose not to pack for yourself, you can drop your rig off here and they will take care of you. Here's our friends from SDC Core getting ready to head up for their next round of VFS. What's up, guys and gals? Well, they got a nice little spot over here in the shade. Check this out. Little oasis, huh? Yeah. We got the pooch corner here. All right. I think the koi pond's getting put in this afternoon. Yep. Here's the PD tent and UPT next door. Here is DeLand Hit Show has arrived. And they are heading up. They're doing some practice jumps. Yeah. It's rocking out here. All right, well, there is nothing but action here, sun in the sky, and people everywhere. So it's a great day out here at Skydive Arizona. We will see you guys later. Back to you, Regan and George.
Thank you very much, Albert. It's such an incredible capacity here, isn't it? The things they can do, the amount of people that can put through the system.
Yeah.
I remember when I was last year for the World Meet, and we were going into the awards ceremony in one hangar, and next to us was a 100-way doing a debrief. That was completely separate from what we were doing. It's mind-boggling.
Yes, and they do it very well. They've been doing it for a long time, so they know how to host a lot of people at the same time.
They certainly do. And USPA, thank you, George. Thank you, everybody else from USPA that have really put a lot of effort into this event, not only with a redesigned website, but with providing outside camera coverage as well of all the canopy piloting and out in the sky with all the free fall events too, just to bring all that action to the people at home. Really well done. And David Cherry has been doing all that, and a little bit earlier we caught up with him here in the studio. So David Cherry joins us in the studio. Thanks for joining us, David.
Yeah, absolutely.
Been watching you running around. You've been filming all events. We had that video yesterday, was the outside camera of the MFS team with, who was it?
I think it was Flight Shop.
It was, yes,
Yep,
it was.
yep.
And you were filming and the camera was all over. I mean, you're working hard out there as well.
Sure. Yeah, trying to keep up. They know the dive pools a little bit better than me, so I'm kind of watching the camera flyer and almost reacting off of them. But I take a look at it and I kind of can see what's coming.
Are you filming other events as well as we go through the other ones?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I was out there with you for the CP. We started like last week, and then everything from MFS, VFS, all the FS events, and freestyle and pre-fly. So.
Is it all outside camera you're doing, or are you actually filming any teams?
All outside camera. Yeah. So just trying to promote like everyone's position and show the whole team. Sometimes, you know.
And how do you get on the loads? Are they pre-manifesting you, or do you have to do it yourself?
No, I get on there myself. I just kind of pick and choose. I'm trying to get as many teams as I can. And yeah, I just kind of ask like, hey, I ask the team first to make sure it's cool. And then I'll go up to manifest. And if there's room, I'll jump on a load with them.
Do you ever get any teams or camera flyers that get a little bit wide-eyed about the fact if you're going with them?
Sure. Yeah, I think the only time I've been sort of denied, like officially, was like a intermediate 4-way team a few years ago. And they were just super focused, and I was like, cool, I get it, like no worries. But a lot of the teams know me because I've been doing this for a few years, so they kind of trust that I'm not going to interfere with their jumps at all.
And the CP stuff you were doing, absolutely wonderful. Now, all the competitors have got their own file on YouTube of all their runs. I mean, it's a massive undertaking, really.
Yeah, that was at least a solid day of editing, kind of getting all the videos together.
Oh, you put all that together, did you?
Yeah, I think when I was working with InTime, kind of getting those overlays on there, but then I still had to like compile it, kind of get the music and trim some stuff. So yeah.
And outside of the events, what's your normal work? What's your normal jumps you're doing?
It's a lot of photo video projects, obviously skydiving based, and then some not skydiving based. But I'm based out of Eloy, so there's always something going on. You know?
What are you doing outside of skydiving?
Starting to maybe get into some other event stuff, some promotional things here and there.
Nice.
But it's mainly skydiving.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. Well, I know you're busy, man. I know you need to get back to it, but thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah, great chatting with Dave. Very modest man as well.
Yes, and he's incredibly talented and also just extremely easy to work with. So he makes my job a lot easier.
Talking of your job, all the things you've done with the website, by the way, you can find all the scores at USPAnationals.com, but a lot of the work you've put into the website, we've spoke about that already. But with the YouTube page, what he was talking about there with the canopy piloting athletes, can you tell me a little bit more what you've done there?
Yeah, so that's a project that actually was Albert Berchtold was trying to promote the events that don't really get captured on camera that often, accuracy landing and canopy piloting. You don't have a designated videographer for every person or every team. And so we made it our goal to make sure every competitor got to watch video of themselves during competition. And we've been doing that since 2022. So this is the third year in a row. And I think the athletes really appreciate it. They each have their own competition run for every single round on our YouTube page. So, and if you want to check that out on the USPA's YouTube page, you can go and watch all of the canopy piloting from this nationals.
Yeah, it's
and
really cool.
Years back.
Yeah, really, really well done. Fantastic with that. Now, we have moved into VFS. The MFS is over. That's done. The VFS has started. You spoke to one of the teams already?
Yes, SD Midwest Powerline Drone Strike. And I think it's even longer than that, but they shortened it so it fit on in time.
Let's see what they have to say.
Okay.
Well, we are bringing on a new team member, Natalie here, filling in for Nicole. So we're out here mostly just to have fun, compete in VFS Open, and make some jumps, probably around 10 or so.
Yeah, we're fresh off coming home from the World Cup over in the Netherlands just a couple months ago. We took a nice window to decompress, and now we're ready to get after it again.
Yeah, good stuff. It was nice talking to them over there at the Netherlands at Turga while we had the outdoor championships for the World Cup there. Really, really good. Such a great atmosphere too. So VFS, we've got at least 2 rounds scored already. Let's have a look at the scores and see how it is looking on intimescoring.com. You can go there anytime you want, by the way, and check it all out. But there's the scores right now, George.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at the all-female team in the advanced categories in the lead after round 2. So that's pretty cool to see.
Yes. Yeah, very good. And in the open, yeah, this is interesting now. Look at this. I know Arizona Anthem, I was talking to Chazzy a little bit earlier, local team, they feel like they've got there's a chance there with the SDC core.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a close race, I think, between these 2 top teams.
And SDC core, they've got a new lineup, right?
I believe so. And we'll have to catch up with them later when we get a chance. They've been so busy jumping, though.
Yeah.
But now we know where to find them based on Albert Cam.
Yes, Albert Cam knows where everybody is. He finds everybody. So we also had another studio guest a little bit earlier, the director of competitions, Amanda Owens. She was here. I'm joined in the studio by Amanda Owen, director of competition. Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
What is it? How does it work, director of competition?
It's director of competition and records. So I help to manage the U.S. teams. Those U.S. teams are selected at the USPA National Championships, which we are in right now.
Yeah.
And there are different classes so that people can become exposed to competition and come with their friends. And it's absolutely incredible to see all of these brilliant, talented individuals coming together for fun and the competition side.
And how did you get involved in that?
I've been involved in skydiving for quite some time. And at Skydive Sebastian, we hosted the Parachuting National Championships in 2018. And from there, I wanted to be part of it and make it better for hosts.
Brilliant.
So it's been a pleasure.
How are you enjoying it being here in Arizona for this event? What are you seeing? What's happening in your eyes?
It is fantastic to see everyone coming together for the disciplines. Here in Arizona, we've had canopy piloting, and now we're into formation skydiving with MFS, VFS, FS, all of those different disciplines and different classes. Yeah. It's busy. There's definitely a buzz today because more people are arriving with registration. So it's fantastic to see, and of course, all long-lost friends coming together once a year, hugging. Great community.
And for you, what would be your wish list of how competitions could go forward?
Cross-promote across many other federations for different athletics and federations with sports and competitions. So that way we can all get different exposure. A lot of people don't even know about skydiving unless they're into it. So being able to create that exposure is fantastic, and just see it growing.
And you were talking earlier, you had a meeting recently with some of the other sports, a lot of the sports from the World Games, like the feeding into the Olympics, and all these other federations of different sports which people might not know of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a women's leadership program, and it's different federations from World Games, and they're coming together, and there's floorball and hockey and tug of war, and it was just fantastic to meet all these women. There were 20 other women on the seminar and taking the course, and it was just fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us some time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, great to chat with Amanda. Good catch up there.
Yeah, it's hard to get her to hold still. I mean, she is a hard-working woman, so for her to carve out some time to come talk to us, we really appreciate that.
Well, we're going to get out of the studio, get some more interviews and catch up with some more of the teams as the day progresses. Of course, we'll be back with our 8 a.m. show tomorrow morning. The afternoon show, we're going to move that forward 1 hour till 2 p.m. because we'll be bringing you the awards from MFS and VFS.
Yeah.
But for me and George, we'll see you tomorrow.